Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Ector County Coliseum. It's game one of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Odessa Jackalopes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. And tonight, the Shreveport Mudbugs look to build off what may be one of their most impressive weekends of the season as they swept their rival, Lone Star Brahmas Hockey, and they did it behind a shutout on Friday, 2-0, and then a big game on Saturday as it was a one-goal game until the last 3 minutes, and they pulled away with 3 late goals. They got one from Marino, then Drake Morse was able to add an empty netter, and then Hayden Nickel provided the Mudbugs' 6th goal of the night. Big nights for Marino. He had 2 goals and 2 assists. Jake Mack, boy, big weekend for him, and in a weekend that maybe he felt like he needed, and he had a goal and 2 assists to help the Mudbugs earn a much-needed sweep over the rival Lone Star Brahmas. This is an Odessa Jackalope team that's playing better hockey. They've won 6 out of their last 10, and they split a 2-game series against New Mexico. But a look in the South Division standings, and it's as follows. Oklahoma never seems to lose. They've won 9 straight, and they do what they do best, and they win. They're at 59 points. Then you have Lone Star right there at 54 points. The Ice Wolves were winners tonight. Last night. They just absolutely walloped El Paso 7-2 last night. So they're in 3rd place at 47 points. The Mudbugs are in 4th place at 45 points. They now have a game in hand on the Ice Wolves, and then you have a couple of teams on the outside looking in. Amarillo's at 41 points, and then you have these Jackalopes who have missed the playoffs the last 5 straight years, so they're desperate for a playoff spot. They are 8 points out of a playoff spot behind the Bucks, so this is a big series for them just as much as it is for the Mudbugs. Mudbugs are going to have some tweaks to their lineup. Ryan Burke out with a 1-game suspension. Drake Morse out with a lower body injury. So they're going to have to tweak a little things, and they're going to have a few mixing and matching, and that's why Coach Soupy and Michael Hill do what they do. And we'll get to that Whataburger starting lineup a little later on in our Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill after these messages as we count down to our 7:15 start time here at the Ector County Coliseum. It's the Mudbugs and the Jacks coming up in just a little bit. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first family and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Mudbugs back on the road as they open up this first of a 2-game set against the Odessa Jackalopes here at the Ector County Coliseum. We're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, just an impressive sweep, maybe a much-needed sweep over the Brahmas the way the last couple of weeks prior to that series were going. And not only did you win that game, you kind of put the foot on the throat. And I know that's something that the coaching staff has been able to emphasize, to put teams away, and you guys did that.
Yeah, I mean, our guys came out with a really strong third period on that Saturday night. So our guys just kind of stuck to the game plan, kept it simple, kept putting in the work. We had a really good practice week, so that was, I think, the what really happened is that our practice showed in the game. I think I told you last week I was really excited to see how we did on the weekend, just because we had such a hard practice week, and even this week was really good practice week for what we had. And then looking for towards tonight, just trying to really build back up again from where we were.
I wanted to ask you about Nick Marino, and he was one of those guys who was in and out of the lineup, was battling for playing time earlier in the year. He's one of your younger guys, puts up a 4-point night like that. I mean, that's got to be nice to see, but what it is about his game that you guys are so excited about?
He's got a motor that he never shuts off, so it's always great having a player that's going to be put in the work every day. And the only way that you beat Marino is if you work harder than him, and that's a real challenge, because that kid always goes. And he definitely just kept his motor going and was able to get the 2 goals and a couple assists there on the weekend. And that's what he does, and that's what we kind of asked out of Marino early on. Obviously, he was going through a little bit of a sickness and finally got healthy, and bam, he's contributing the right way for us.
The Mudbugs are going to be without Ryan Burke, as he's been dealt the 1-game suspension after his hit over Ray Murakami last Saturday. Any kind of opinion or from your vantage point, did that feel like a hit that warranted a 1-game suspension?
It's always hard to tell. I thought I think the only thing was he hit a player that was a little bit off the wall. Definitely hit him on the side there. Murakami turns right as Burke is going in to make contact on him. Murakami was out there the next shift. So I know that the league looks at, too, how long was the player out for? I mean, he spent more time on the ice milking it than he was on the bench ready to go for his next shift. So I don't think he was hurt that much. He played the rest of the game and then ended up setting up the goal against us on the penalty kill. So maybe it's definitely not a safe hit because he was off the wall, but I don't know if it's a suspendable. But I mean, if that's what the league is calling a suspendable hit, it's good to know for us, so that we could teach our guys not to do that kind of stuff too.
One thing I noticed about this Mudbugs team is when they've had those kinds of suspensions or a guy who's hurt, you guys don't know about Drake Morris right now, if he's going to be in the lineup or not, so you guys can be a little shorthanded. It seems like the team has come closer together, maybe played a little bit harder or persevered. Have you noticed that as well when you guys are minus a couple of important players?
Yeah, and it also gives guys the opportunity to step up. And if Burke is a guy that was contributing, who was on the power play, he's getting penalty kill time. Now it's time for someone else to step up and take that spot and the leads there to show us hey, this is my time to do it, coach, and this is what I'm gonna help the team and contribute to this. So I hope some guys step up the right way tonight. And it's always, you do kind of get a sense of guys do put in a little bit of work or go hard in those situations when their opportunity arises. So it's good seeing that, and it builds good depth down our lineup as well.
And then your last series against Odessa, a couple of 1-goal games. One ended in a shootout. One was kind of a last-minute goal. Were you able to take a lot out of that, just looking at film from those 2 games that you can apply tonight?
Yeah, I think both games were pretty back and forth. Chances for and against were pretty even, so it really came down to who was going to get that finishing touch. Scotty Dewar does a great job with his team over there and does a really good job at really managing their guys and the way that they transition, and that's one thing that they do really well is the transitional game. So for us, last series game was tight when their goalie played excellent. I thought both our goalies also played really well that were in the lineup then, and came down to really a one-shot difference in both matches. And so I think going against Odessa, we just gotta try to get to them early on the goaltender and get good shot volume and priority shots when needed.
That's the Mudbugs associate head coach Michael Hill. Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger just like you like it. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coach by Scott Durr. The assistant coach is Chris Francis. At left wing will be number 11, Ryan Mansfield. At center will be number 18, Ryan Kelly. And on the right wing will be number 28, Tanyan Bajer. Defensively for the Jacks will be number 5, Lamuel Vardy, and number 4, Jackson Hay. And making the start in nets will be the very talented number 33, Greg Oreos. And he played really well back-to-back nights in the series in Shreveport. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. Associate head coach Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach Rich Perron. Honorary assistant is Chris Lane. And we'll bring you the starting lineups for the Mudbugs after the national anthem. Please stand wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem. The rest of the lineups for the Mudbugs: at left wing will be number 17 tonight, Nick Marino. At center will be number 12, Hayden Nickel. And on the right wing will be number 29, Jake Mack. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 6, Maxim Sushinsky, and number 4, Matthew Danziger. And making the start in nets from Saint Laurent, Montreal, fresh off back-to-back Goaltender of the Month awards, will be number 44, Simon Bushler. And the numbers on Bushler have been very impressive. He's 15-5-3 with a 1.89 goals against. That's third best in all of the North American Hockey League. .924 save percentage, and boy, he's playing his best brand of hockey when the Mudbugs need it most. And now his 24th appearance between the pipes for the Mudbugs. The Mudbugs in their teal uniforms with the Mudbug head in front and the white numberings and letterings along the back. The Jackalopes with their Jackalope logo in front. It's red, white, and black with the black numberings and letterings along the back side. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Porter's Industrial. Delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years, Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with the quality uniform and facility services for your business. Hayden Nickel getting ready to lock and load with Ryan Kelly for the Landers opening puck drop. Mudbugs skate from left to right. And we are underway from Ector County Coliseum. The faceoff is battled at and won there by Kelly. To the far side, that's Hay. He throws it through the neutral zone, gobbled up there by Sushinsky along to the far side. Mishandled a bit there by Marino as he got his pocket picked a little bit. Now along the end boards behind Bushler, slowed down Vardy. Quick shot from the top of the point there by Kelly, got blocked in front there by Nickel, off the stick of Marino, and it's played in deep. Arios now around to the near corner it goes. Along the left side, sent up forward now along that left side, picked up there by Kelly, and Kelly's just going to rip it into the Mudbug zone. It's slowed down there by Austin behind the Mudbugs net, and the Mudbugs will get their first wholesale line change of the evening. In front of the Mudbugs net, that's Austin to the right side there to Park. Park now will throw it up ahead there to Kason Musket, fresh off a birthday, and he's fresh out of the cage. It feels good now with the new lid on. Along to the near corner it goes. Musket trying to jar it off the walls. Got some new line mates, some familiar centerman there for Musket as he worked with Litchard. Now a shot from the right point there by Fleet goes wide. It's Musket, Litchard, and Garrett Steele, the captain, who is number 23 this evening. No number 18 on his back, at least for the weekend. Along to the near side, that's Kristen, and Kristen now will just spar it in behind Bushler's net along to the far corner. Good battle won there by Danziger, but he's trying to punch it out free. There's Lavassier. Now loose puck taken there by Gotinsky. He can't work it out, and Gotinsky's able to spin it on over to Lavassier. He tried to drop it in deep, but it's taken there by Hughes. Now Hughes through the middle of the ice. Along the near side, that's Arneson off the near side. Boards good lock. Tie down there, Lavassier on Hughes, and the puck is just throttled back into the Odessa zone. Along the near side, Finn now kind of gets his back wrapped up. Now a shot toward the net. Save made, rebound chance, score. There was a juicy rebound, and it's punched in free by number 17. That's Brendan Finn, and Odessa's on the board early. Time of the goal, 2:08 of the opening period. Boy, first grade A chance of the night. And Odessa is able to cash in. Jacks won, the Bugs nothing. Just a rebound that got shoveled home from Brendan Finn. And for Mr. Finn, it is goal number 6 on the year. And the Mudbugs trail this one early. Boy, the Mudbugs had a long, and I wouldn't say adventurous day yesterday, but a long day due to some bus travel issues. Spent a lot of time at a couple of gas stations, watching a lot of movies, did a little spare bowling just to get through the day. But they were able to get through it, arrived at the hotel late at night, and you know tonight's going to be a little bit of a struggle for the men in teal. Now off the far side, it goes all the way down for icing on Odessa. Face-off will go to the left of Oroz. Oroz looking on. Nickel tries to win the draw. He does not. It's a 1-0 Odessa lead off the far half wall. Now through the middle it goes over to Vardy. He throws it to the near side, and Armio is able to wrist it into the Mudbug zone. Odessa with the early 1-0 lead. Sushinsky around to the near boards. Uh-oh, through the slot. Save made there by Bushler. Boy, coming around that back door was Bajer, and a big save by the French-Canadian netminder. Boy, the Bugs a little flat-footed right now. And Bushler's got to be alert. Now Danziger tries to grab it. Now Steele can't slip it through. Now a backhander, stick save made there by Bushler. And he shovels it to the near corner. Puck now along to the walls. Trying to get it up to Steele, play banked up top to Kristen. Now around the horn it goes. Over to Tallene, a shot, save made, rebound, chance, score. That's Bajer. Jacks 2, Bugs nothing. Boy, this was the start the Mudbugs were fearing, and Coach Soupy's having a come-to-Jesus meeting now as he's pulling the whole team aside. That is one big circle going on. Coach Soupy, Michael Hill getting in there. And boy, Coach Soupy is licking into his guys, and why not? And he's just trying to hold everybody accountable right now as the Mudbugs trail by a pair early. That's Bajer's goal. Mudbugs have yet to record a shot on net. Gets on net. Now that's a shot that should be on net. And now Oroz wings it all the way down. Oh, it was touched up. Icing got canceled out. Along to the far side, that's Austin. Along off the stick of Steele. Steele able to direct it into the Odessa zone. The Mudbugs do not get mulligans, so they're going to have to wipe this one out. And now here's a chance for Steele. Rips one toward the net. Right pad save made there by Rose. Now, good. Gets it through. And that's a good stick there by Fleet to break it up. That was an odd man rush back the other way. So Odessa with goals for Brendan Finn and then Tanyan Bajer. 2 goals less, well, a minute and 11 apart. Finn from Hughes and Arneson, and then Bajer from Kelly and Tallene. Bugs trail 2-0. Now taken there by Danziger, and he's going to lug it on out. As the puck now is just hedged in. Into the near corner, Goldie. Down low there to Lavassier. He slows it down. Along to that far corner, now taken there. Along that far half wall. And now the puck is just whiffed it out free. Now banked back in there by Gotinski. Now behind the Odessa net, around to that far side. Taken around there by Perdian. And a good stick there by Gotinski to get around the back and be able to spill it back into the Odessa zone. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Shot 7-1 in favor of Odessa, and they have the early 2-0 advantage. Along the near side, puck winged up ahead, intercepted there by Austin. Austin now going to charge the net, throw one toward the net. Stick save made there by Arose from the far circle. Now along to the far corner, good work there by Murray as he's fighting for a puck. And now the puck is lifted up ahead all the way down. Too far there for Finn. Finn's going to be the first to touch it. Takes a hard hit there by Park as he puts every bit of his body into it. Now along to the far corner, that's Miller. He has it behind the Bugs net. Now played around to the near corner. Oh boy, looks like a penalty's coming up. And I believe this one's going against the Mudbugs. The door is opening up. It's Mr. Murray who's going in. It's going to be a tripping infraction on the Rochester Hills, Michigan native. A lot of people asking me why is Steele number 23 and why Marino is 17. Those jerseys, from my recollection, I have no clue why that is the case. But all I know is that the jerseys did not make the trip, or those two did not make the trip, but 17 and 23 did, and Marino and Steele will be the respective numbers. That's all I can give you. Along to the right side, that's Hay. Odessa last in the league on power play. They're 29th best. Of course, the Mudbugs second best PK in the league. That is something Jason Soupy Campbell prides himself on. And boy, what a year they're having. They're 86.8%, just behind Oklahoma, of course, having a thrilling year at 87.1%. But if you look at Odessa's power play, they are 11.9%. So that is a battle the Mudbugs just have to win, and they're really going to have to win it tonight as they're down by a pair early. Battling for it there is Nickel, chopped at there by Park. Played back out to center. Now around to that near corner. And now behind the Bugs net. It's taken there by Armillo. Sent back up top now to the point. Over to Mansfield. Mansfield has it. Played back up top to Kelly. Across. Touched back up top it goes. On over to Hay. Hay now on over to Kelly. Kelly now goes down low. Thrown through the slot. It got blocked. Good block there by Austin, and Park covering up that lane. Hay waiting for the puck. Now through the bumper. That's Armillo. Played back up top to Hay. Sends a shot toward the net. It went wide of Bushler. Now along to the near corner along the end boards. Mudbugs trying to battle hard here as that pass goes array, and it goes all the way down. Wholesale line change for the Bugs. 7 minutes gone by here in the opening period. 40 seconds left on Murray's tripping infraction, the first penalty of the night. Just an ugly start for the Bugs, but Mudbugs trying to kill off the remainder of this penalty against them and try to gain some momentum back. Along to the near corner. Now play to the left point. Played across to the right point it goes. Settled down there by Perdian. He'll let it go there for Tallene. Back to Perdian, near circle. Spins a shot toward the net. Fought off there by Bushler. Along to the left point. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Now taken there by Musket. He can run with it. Oh, and he had goalie up ahead, but the Jacks got back on the back check. Now along the left side, that's Hoyard. Throws it back, now back to full strength. Now a loose puck. Smothered up there by Trevor Mitchell. Along to the near left point, now taken there by Vitale, and he tried to wrist it up ahead there to Miller. Now through the middle, Sushinsky kind of blows it up over to Miller, and Miller just able to lift it in to the Odessa zone. Along to the right side. Shots 8-2 in favor of Odessa. Nickel on the stick of Danziger, intercepted. 2-on-2 of the hurry up ahead. Backhander! Oh, boy. And Bushler went in hard as he collided with Mark Fledemeyer. And Bushler looks like he's shaken up. Boy, Simo Bushler has been through so many injuries, so much adversity throughout his hockey career. And, boy, he needs a breather. He's got the wind knocked out of him. He's going to need Amy Baker to come on out. I thought the signal was for Amy Baker to come on out. Nope. The Mudbugs are going to have to keep an extra eye out on Bushler. He just needed a breather. That's the thing about being a goalie. Is you might get the wind knocked out of you, and you just don't get much time to get a chance to compose yourself. And you know what Odessa's thinking about. They're going to put as many shots as they can on Bushler right now. As Nickel nails one in to the far corner, picked up there by Marino. Boy, he was a spark plug last week. And over to Park. Park now pelts it into that far corner. Trying to be handled there by Nickel, but it's taken away. Through the middle over to Fledemeyer. And he'll just flip it into the near corner. Taken there by Park. Park whirls it around. He's got Bajer along his back. Now along in the near corner, spun back up top to Mansfield. Mansfield, a good move, throws one toward the net. That's a glove save, rebound chance. Bushler didn't know where it was. Now played back to Hay. Hay throws it toward the net. Save made there by Bushler. Boy, Bushler keeping him in the game. Marino wings it up ahead there to Nickel. Nickel spins it back over to Mack. Mack now gets blocked, and we got a whistle, and we got a penalty coming up. And I think it's going against Odessa. And for the first time tonight, the Mudbugs can get their Scott Powerline power play onto the ice as they're down by 2 early. Mudbugs power play for this season, 20th best at 17%. Odessa's PK, not great, 18th best at 80.3%. Face off to the right of Arose. Oh no, a giveaway! And back the other way! Here comes Mansfield! Oh, that's a good stick along the back there by Haru. And now along the left side, that's Gotinski, banked up ahead. Down low it goes, over to Miller. He'll yank it back up top to Goldie. Goldie far half wall. His pass broken up, and the puck is dished all the way down there by Mansfield. Boy, if the Mudbugs had a do-over button, they'd be pouncing on that button right now. Along to the right side, that's Nickel through the middle. It goes, handled there by Musket. He'll drop it off there to Mack. Back to Musket, off the stick. That one tipped around the post. Oh, my goodness. Steele had a tap in, but he was trying to turn his body around. And we got a whistle, and the net's off its mooring. Oh, that puck was kind of dinging around that near side post. And Steele just couldn't get his body turned around just to bank it in. And Odessa dodges a bullet. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Sushinsky dropped down low there to Steele. Steele through the slot, spun around, backhander. They score! Mack threw it toward the net. It might have hit off Musket, off his skate maybe, and into the back of the net. We'll see if the birthday boy's got a goal or if it's Max. I believe it's Max. He spun it in, and he's leading the charge, and the Mudbugs get a much-needed power play goal. It's the Jacks 2, the Bugs 1, and they're right back in this baby. Boy, Jake Mack delivering when the Mudbugs just needed it most. I thought it hit off of Musket in front. We'll get the official call in just a second. Maybe Musket set up the screen, and that might have got in the way of Oro's vision. And if it did, it's Mack's goal. And now a shot toward the net. Save made, rebound chance. That was Mack again. Oh, he got cross-checked along the back. Michael Hill's going crazy behind that Mudbugs bench. And Jake Mack is pleading his case, and I don't blame him. He got absolutely wiped out along the goal mouth. So right now they're saying Mack's goal from Steele on the man advantage. Once again, Mack's 8th from Steele at 10:15 on the man advantage. That's huge for the Bugs. Shot toward the net there by Gotinski. Was a stick in front there by Finn. Played back out to center. Puck now down low. Mudbugs with a burst of speed here. They're trying to erase this 2-0 deficit. And for Mack, it is his second goal in as many games. Along the end boards behind Bushler's net. Mudbugs look like they're going to have to grind one out tonight. And now Musket leads the charge through the left side. He had his buddy Steele with him. Couldn't drop it back to him. As Steele is just able to lace it into that near corner. Now along the left side. Boy, the Mudbugs have had a tough time beating Arose this season, and they're able to get to him early. Now can Litchard throws one toward the net. Sticked away there by Arose. By Park, as he's able to direct it back in. And now, turn around. Played back up top. Austin, a shot, gets blocked. And the Mudbugs have the Jacks on their heels right now as Kedlisek has got to drop back, doesn't know what to do with it. And now he forwards it back out to center, over to Good, and Good able to checker it into that far corner. And now, far shot, glove save, rebound chance, backhander, save made, rebound chance, Mudbugs hacking and whacking. Oh boy, Haru was ready to get in there, pushing and shoving. Murray was there. Looked like Miller was trying to whack it in. And boy, there was a bevy of humanity. Vitali was down in front, and the Mudbugs trying to get a greasy one. And they come up short, and we got a break in the action. 7:02 to go here in the opening frame. It is the Jacks 2, the Mudbugs 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back in to the Ector County Coliseum. The Mudbugs on the board thanks to Jake Mack swiping in his 8th of the year, second in as many games. And boy, the Mudbugs needed that one. It's a power play tally. Now in deep into the Odessa zone. Mudbugs battling here as they got the momentum on their side. Far circle. That's Marino trying to get a stick on it. Now tipped out free, back out to center, now to the right side. That is Mack, and Mack by Nickel along the end boards behind the Odessa net. Taken out free there by Mack. And Mack along the near half wall, and one out free there by Fledemeyer. He'll send it to the far side, and the puck is just dumped in there by Dunn. Into the Mudbug zone. Park trying to shake it off the end boards. He does. Throws it through the middle. That was dangerous. Body starting to fly around, and now Park's got it along that right side. Park will drop it back there to Mack. Mack will go around to the far side there to Austin. Wings a pass. I believe that hit off the stick of Nickel. Nickel has it behind the net. Wraparound chance. And he tried to, oh no. Gotinski got a stick up top the face. Pushing and shoving. There was a whistle as the net came off its mooring. And it looks like we got a penalty coming up. I think it's going against Gotinski. It's just a 2-minute. Second power play of the night for Odessa. I don't know if Gotinski's mad about the call or the timing of the call, because that one came well after the whistle. Odessa 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Face off to the left of Bushler. Odessa 2, Shreveport 1. 5:45 to go in the opening frame. Played back up top to Hay. Hay can't handle it. Now along to the far side. Danziger, good stick there. Breaks it up. Danziger pins it up along the wall, onto that far corner. Mudbugs trying to jar it out free. And now a chance shot. Right pad save made there by Bushler. That was a shot there by Armillo. Armillo throws it across. Uh-oh, speared, hit the post, score. Boy, that is just a hell of a shot from the far circle by Mansfield. As it beat Bushler along the glove side, and he rattled it home. And the Bugs trail by a pair yet again. Face-off won there by Odessa. They have a 3-1 lead. Ryan Kelly and Adam Armillo assist on Mansfield's 15th of the year. He's having a good year right now. And Odessa has a 2-goal lead again. Spun around, Hughes through the slot, gobbled up there by Lavassier. He wants to take it up the ice. And he works it in and gets blocked off there by Mitchell. Mansfield's goal comes at 14:37. Now behind the Bugs net. 4:20 to go here in the first. Lavassier along to the right side off the stick of Vitale. Well, it wasn't long ago Vitale had a franchise 13-game point scoring streak. The Mudbugs are going to need a little more out of him. And just along everyone else. They're going to get back in this game. Along now, far circle through the middle. This next goal is going to be big here. Still early. Mudbugs have plenty of time, and they got the firepower. Shot toward the net. That one was tipped on. Gloved down there by Bushler, and he'll hold on to it That was off the stick of Good in front. Now play to the near half wall. That's Kedlisick. Now play to the left point. Handle, shot toward the net, glove save made there by Bushler on a shot from the left point there by Tallene. .320 remaining here in the first period. Odessa 3, the Mudbugs 1. Austin has it after the initial faceoff win by Shreveport. Now along that far corner, that's Park. They'll throw it around to Austin to the near side there to Lavassier. Up ahead there to Gotinski, and Gotinski will knock it into the near corner. Now whirled around that far side boards. Mudbugs pinch the zone. They try to get it in deep. Oh, good stick there by Lavassier along the back check. Or that would have been a chance for Mansfield to get another. And now along the far corner, loose puck along to the near corner. Played back up top. Hay throws one toward the net. It hit a body in front and got the end glass behind Bushler. Now far circle, played back up top. Here's Vardy, yanks it toward the net. That one missed the far post, but not by much. Now far corner, Lavassier spanks it up ahead through the middle now. Right side, that's Gotinski, and Gotinski will just rattle it in zone. Along to the near corner, and there's Hay. Now a stick, Litcher tries a battle for it. Down to 2 minutes left here in the opening period. The Jacks 3, the Mudbugs 1. Now jarred out free, and grabbing it there is Hughes, and Hughes will pop it off the walls and in deep. Good stick there by Steele. Now to Vitale up along the right side there to Litchard. Litchard back to Vitale, backhander. Right pad save made there by Arose. Oh, good keeping. And now Vitale comes in. Oh, he yanked one toward the net wide. Over to Steele. Mudbugs have a chance here. Back up top to Danziger. Danziger now will just drive it in down low. There to Litchard. Stick tied up. Now played around the near side boards. Danziger pinches his own. On over to Steele. Rips one wide. Blocked. Now a played around to the near side boards. Held in there by Steele. Dropped down there to Litchard. And he couldn't get a stick on it. Played back to Dixon. Dixon holds the zone. Mudbugs at the tail end of his shift. Now along to the near corner, and they had to get off because they were running out of gas. Park now to the far side there to Dixon. Dixon up along to the right side there to Mack. Less than a minute to go. Over to Nickel. Nickel trying to get one here late in the period. Along to the far corner, Nickel played back up top, and they got to get back now as the puck is poked back out to center. Along to the near side, Nickel will be able to spiral it into the near corner, now taken there by Good. Now dropped off far half wall, and a shot there by Hughes, wings wide. 20 seconds to go here in the opening period. Through the middle, held up there was Mack. Mack and Good were getting tangled up, and now a chance here for Nickel. Oh, and he couldn't get a stick on it, was bouncing just off his stick. 10 seconds to go here in the opening period. Mudbugs just want to get out of here and regroup. Down to less than 5, and Marshall's going to take a U-turn back, and that'll do it. So the Mudbugs are going to have to go into the locker room and try to regroup. They are down by a pair after one period of play. We'll talk to Jake Mack after these messages here in our Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. It is Odessa 3, Shreveport 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis 522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. And Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show in Odessa, joined by one of my favorites, third-year Mudbug Jake Mack. Macco, thanks for the time. We do appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me, Chet.
I wanted to ask you about last weekend's Lone Star Series. I saw the emotion from you, and you had the game-winning goal on Saturday. Did you feel like you were in that slump, and maybe that was a slump buster for you?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a couple weeks or so since I scored, and yeah, it was a huge goal. I got a lucky tip on that, so felt good.
Talk about how that play developed.
We just entered the zone, and I think we chipped the puck in the corner, and it got passed up to the point to Hero, and I just got in front and just tipped it in.
And you guys love getting net front. How many times do you guys practice those tips in front? Is that like a reoccurring drill that you guys do in practice every day?
Yeah, every day we're Soupy's getting on us to like be net front, take the goalie's eyes away. You know, that's how you get the greasy goals. And yeah, it's just you got to be net front.
Was it extra sweet to get it against your rival Lone Star in that kind of spot too?
Oh yeah, definitely. That one felt good for sure.
I wanted to ask you, after Saturday's game, I saw you kind of getting tied up there. And was that maybe, you know, and I might have said on the broadcast, oh, you know, Jake Mack kind of instigating, maybe poking a little bit of a bear. Was there maybe a message sent there at the end of the, hey, look, we're right here. We're not going anywhere.
You know, they just came after our guys, so I just stepped in and, you know, just held some guy, nothing major, just a little scruffle. Yeah, and then the ref kicked us out of like the corner or whatever, told us to go back to our bench or whatever. And Arthur Smith just grabbed me. We were just chatting, just,
Well, can you maybe divulge what that conversation entailed?
Yeah, he just grabbed onto me and was like, hey, I'm just going to grab onto you, so it looks like we're kind of going at it. I'm like, yeah, that's all good. I'm just, we got the 2 wins, so it's all that mattered.
I was wondering because when I saw Arthur Smith get involved, I was thinking maybe Simo Bushler could, skate across, kind of give him a how do you do. He stayed back. Were you guys, obviously with Lone Star, that's your biggest rival, and getting that sweep, was there a spot like where like you're looking the standings, where you're at, and look, we might meet you again. We're gonna play 4 times now in February. Is that just become more of an igniter, more fire into this rivalry?
Yeah, definitely. I think every game we play against them just, makes the rivalry just way more threatening for each team. We're both going at it hard and heavy, so the rival's always going to continue with those guys.
I just mentioned Bushler, and he got back-to-back goaltender of the month, and big month once again for him. I know we all love Bushy. Just talk about what he has meant to this team. To have him back there and everything he's been through. You've been there with him and seen what he's gone through with the injuries, with the with maybe Devin Boback who was taking that time last year, doing what he did, and how he has grown as not only as a goaltender but a man.
He comes to practice every day and works his butt off, so it's no surprise to me that he's getting Star of the Month. He works so hard, one of the hardest working guys I've seen, so I think that's a big factor. He's definitely went through a lot from last year too. He's just a great goalie and great guy. Love watching like YouTube and stuff with him on the road trips. We always have a good time. He's also got the best mustache and facial hair in the league. So.
Oh, okay. Well, best on the league. So I was about to ask you if it was best on the team. He's got that. He's got that already.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Do you guys find yourself maybe taking more risks in the offensive zone, knowing that look, he's back there, he's going to pick us up if something goes wrong?
I think once we enter the O zone, it's offensive time, so you got to do whatever you got to do to try and get that puck in the net. We're not going to be too risky. We got to have a F3 back and make sure we don't get beat out if they break it out and stuff like that. But I think we're happy to have him back there, and we trust him a lot for sure.
I wanted to ask you about this new line that was kind of formed last week. You, Brent Litchard, and Nick Marino. Of course, Marino had the 4-point night on Saturday, and Litchard's pretty much a solid Spitfire center right in the middle of you guys. Talk about the chemistry you guys are building and if this could stay intact.
We're building a lot of chemistry. Even Hayden Nickel, we were all rotated on a line together. So I just think the boys got good chemistry, and it's kind of starting to show now.
This is your last year here as a Mudbug, and I hate to ask you the difficult questions, but have you thought about next year, and has that even been maybe even a stress point in your life? Okay, well, what's going to happen after this year, because your junior hockey league run is coming to an end slowly but surely.
I definitely have thought about it, but there's nothing better than being here with the boys and stuff, so I'm just focused on this year, and we'll worry about next year.
Do you want to continue playing hockey?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely going to continue, and whether it's D3, D1, or just whatever, I'm definitely going to continue.
You switched billet houses. You stay at the Woods family, and I've known you've been able to take care of Miss Beth. I know she's had a bad knee, and she's actually raved about everything you've been able to do to help her. Talk about that experience being in that house.
They're great people. I love it there. It's awesome. She hurt her knee. She's been kind of bedridden for the last 6 weeks, but
you've been quite the caretaker.
Yeah, I've been helping her out for sure. Just little things like heating up food or getting her a glass of water, or taking her trash out. But I'm sure Mr. Mark's doing way more than me. I'm just doing the little stuff.
I heard Mr. Mark's quite the cook. What's your favorite thing to eat that he cooks?
he makes some really good chicken, but I think it's the catfish for me. I never had it, and
Really?
he makes some really good catfish. Yeah.
Would that be a pregame meal, catfish?
Yeah, earlier in the year, that's what I was having for pregame meal, like every home game, and now I think it's a little harder to get those fish right now, so we were just doing chicken.
How much do you keep in touch with Joe Mack, Grandpa Joe? It feels like it was maybe just yesterday I saw a clip of his dramatic goal against Amarillo, in Game 2 that changed the series, and it kind of sparked me to ask you, how much do you talk to him? Is it an everyday kind of chat with him about what's going on, or is it just once in a while? Talk about your relationship and what you kind of gather from him.
Yeah, I would say like once every other day, like we chatted up or whatever, like if I ever need help with hockey, he's always there to, like kind of guide me, help me out. But obviously I got to figure it out on my own, but it's always good support,
And how is he doing?
He's doing really good, Last year he had a really good rookie year in college. And this
Always having fun, and he's going to have much more fun as we're on the road these next 3 series. Is Jake Mack of the Shreveport Mudbugs, thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Chip.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. Shots were 14-8 in favor of Odessa after that Generational Financial Advisors first period. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. It's Odessa on top 3-1. And the Mudbugs know they have work to do, but they got 40 minutes to do it. Mudbugs will skate from right to left. And Coach Soupy pulled Cameron Giancarlo over to the bench about something. You better believe he's lobbying for some calls down the road. That's a stern look from the Bugs bench boss there. Of course, the Mudbugs without Ryan Burke and Drake Morris. Ryan Burke serving a one-game suspension. Drake Morris out with a lower body injury. So Mudbugs a little short-handed tonight. And they're going to have to battle back. Big hello to the Dixon family tuning in tonight from Utah. Glad to have them with us. And now there is a long discussion at center ice, and it involves Hayden Nickel. I'm assuming it's a clock issue. They're all looking up at it. No, it's something around that goal area to my left. And we'll take a quick break and bring you the second period after this. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Mudbugs hockey tonight, brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Still a delay in the game as they've got to clean up that goal mouth behind Arose to my left. Guys staying warm, staying on the ice. Mudbugs have had a long week. They had a long day last night due to some traveling snafus. And it might have caught them a little weary tonight. But they have got to shake it off as Odessa wins the draw, and Bajer able to twirl it into the Mudbug zone. Now far circle, back and through in front. Good stick there to break it up there by Marino. Trying to find that short side was Kelly. Now lug back up. Nickel off the stick of Mack, and the puck now throttled in there by Danziger. Early stages of the middle period. Taken there by Nickel. Cross shot save made there as Musket was looking for one. Play to the left point. Handled there by Austin. Austin thrown toward the net off the skate of Kelly. Now along to the far corner. Musket battling and now taken out there by Vardy. Around to that near side boards. As the puck now is just shanked all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Now handled there by Litchard. Sent up ahead there to Musket. And he gets taken down, and it's along that near side there to Tallene. Tallene able to gun it into the Mudbug zone along the far corner. Park battling for it, taken out there by Austin. Austin has it along that near corner. He's got a body on him, and now Park's going to stumble his way to that far corner and try to grab it to the right of Bushler, that puck into the wall. Mudbugs trying to jar it off. Well, you think for all intent purposes, the Mudbugs need the next goal in the game. They cannot fall any further down than they are right now, which is 2. Now a shot toward the net, hit the side of the net. Bushler had it covered. Now along to that right side, Litchard able to lift it up ahead. And now a chase for the puck. That's Steele. He's going to grab it, one man to beat as he battles Tallene along the back, along that far corner. Tallene, a big man. He's 6'5", 210. So if you're going to battle Tallene, you got to climb that ladder. Along to the the middle of the ice. Stick down there by Haru. Now along the far side, Hoyer coming around. Good stick there to poke it out of trouble there by Fu. He'll roulette wheel it around the near side board, far side boards. Handled there by Mitchell. He throws a shot blocked, taken out there by Gotinsky. Through the middle, Gotinsky now. He'll send it in. Big point shot there by Danziger. That one whistled wide. Played back out to center. Danziger is going to grab the loose change. And he'll whirl it through the ice, through the middle of the ice. Boy, Danziger might have got away with a hook there. Along that right side, that's Perdian. He gallops his way back into the Mudbug zone. Bodied off there by Sushinsky. Now played back to the right point, Arneson. He'll just weed it in along to that far corner, but it's handled and taken there by Murray. Murray up ahead there to Lavassier. One man to beat for Lavassier. Spanks one toward the net. And it is a glove save made there by Arose. And the Mudbugs did what they wanted. They're going to force a faceoff deep in the Odessa zone. .301 gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second Mudbugs Hockey Tonight, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday, happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. You want to be sure to go out to Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Far side up ahead, off the stick of Dunn. Dunn now along the left side, coming around the corner, thrown. Good stick there by Park as he shoves Hay into the wall. Now poked up ahead. Mudbugs have numbers. Austin, he's got a man. That's Vitale. Comes in the near circle, thrown across. Oh, that one hit off the pad of Arose, and now Austin in deep behind the net, trying to wrap one in. And he tried to bank it up off the back. Mudbugs trying to hack and whack and get a greasy one. And now along that right side, back the other way comes Odessa. Good steal there by Vitale. Vitale now will just shovel it in to the Odessa zone. Boy, the Mudbugs had a great chance there with Austin and Vitale on the odd man rush. And Coach Soupy giving a stern lecture there to Vitale. He's working them pretty good behind that bench. You want something a little more on that odd man rush. Along to that near corner. Nickel down low there to Marino. Marino was the 4-point man on Saturday. They're going to need some points out of him tonight. Played back to the point there. That's Mack. Mack on over to Dixon. Dixon a drive. Oh, that one had a change of direction on its way through as Dixon was looking for one. That was a save made there by Arose. Now up ahead, trying to split the seam there was Kelly. That's slowed down there by Dixon. Dixon just a big lumberjack of a blue liner. Coming through that middle. Now on over to Nickel. Spins one toward the net. That one changed direction. Along to the far corner. Along to the right side. Here's Bajer. Good stick there by Sushinsky. Blocked off Danziger. Oh, Musket lost his balance, but taken there by Steele. Steele's got it. He'll throw it across there to Danziger. Danziger now far corner. He waits. He gets it in behind the Odessa net. He gets it spun around. He goes low to high. Over to Sushinsky. Spins one toward the net. Pad save made there by Arose. as the puck now is just popped all the way down. The Belarus blue liners got it. Along to the far side there to Steele, and he throws a pass too far there for Litchard. Now along to that far half wall. Mudbugs trying to steal, and it's Gotinski. Now along to the right side. Headman feed up ahead. Marshall whips one wide on Bushler. Oh, boy, that was a no-look shot. And Mudbugs might have got lucky there. Now on the far half wall, back up top to Hay. Hay hammers one toward the net, and it was tipped in front. Oh, no! It banked off the back skate of Bushler and into the net, and here comes Nikola Goich. Coach Soupy did not hesitate. Simo Bushler's night is over. Boy, and that is all that Coach Soupy needed to see as Bushler kind of got in the wrong position. He tried to get back into his own net, and it hit off his back heel and in. And Nikola Goich will be coming in for the Bugs. Boy, just a tough break for Bushler. He didn't really know where that puck was going. Had a mind of its own. And Coach Soupy's just got to slow this down a little bit. For Nikola Goich, he started one game, made 14 saves on 15 shots that he played against El Paso. And for Goich, this will be his second game. His official numbers, 1.01 goals against, 933 save percentage. He's officially 1-0 on the year, and he's going to try to give the Mudbugs a little spark here. Boy, it is a tough business being a goalie. And for Simo Bushler, it has been a great couple of months. Oh, what a hard check there as Lavassier measured up Hoyer pretty good. Four to 1 game. Uh-oh, good. Toward the net, save made there by Goich. And Goich is looking for the net's off its mooring. Bugs looking for a whistle. And they'll get one. Well, the good news for Shreveport is they got plenty of time in this game. They're just going to have to chip away at it. And maybe Goich can give them a little bit of a spark. The credit for that fluky goal goes to Dane Hoyer. His fifth from Hay and Marshall as it hit off the back skate of Bushler and into the net. Off the near side boards, back out to center. Really just a tough luck goal for Bushler. Mack whacks one toward the net. It gets blocked. Now a shot toward the net. Mack trying to get it out of midair along the near corner. Mudbugs pushing hard here. They know they got plenty of time. Just want to get one back before you have to get all three back. Danziger right back through the left side, and Marino will ladle it in. Into the far corner. On over to Mack. Mack's got it toward the net. Fought off there by Arose. Now Austin. Played back, and now the puck taken out there by Hughes. 4-1 lead for Odessa coming around that far side. Good stick there by Park. Along that far corner, spun around now along the left point. Gotinski played through the middle, taken there by Mack, gains the zone. Mack on over, far circle. Oh, Gotinski whiffed on it. Held in there. Oh, I thought Litchard got away with it. He tried to sell it. That one came out by just an inch. And we get a break in the action. 12:35 to go here in the second. Odessa 4, Shreveport 1. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Walk-Ons. Small Sliders, and Windrush Grill. 3 new proud corporate partners of Mudbugs hockey this season. We're glad to have them on board. If you've never been to Smalls, you got to go there. Get the sliders. Get extra clawsome smoss, as I like to call it. Now along to the near corner. They call it smoss officially. It's just clawsome good. Now down low it goes behind the Odessa net. Dunn has it along the right side. Puck raked in to the near corner. Good hard check there as Haru on over to Dixon. Now behind the net. Dunn back up top. Kept in there by Mitchell. Boy, the Mudbugs have had trouble with Odessa this season. They've lost 3 of 4. And they're going to need some heroics in this one tonight. Along in the near corner. Dixon battling. Oh, a hard check along the back. And the Mudbugs are going to get a penalty. A draw penalty, rather. They get the retaliatory party. And this is a much-needed Scott Powerline power play as Logan Haru draws it. A big hello to the Haru family, tuning tonight from New Jersey. Glad to have Mr. and Mrs. Haru with us. Good draw there from Haru. And I would say this is a must score for the Bugs right now. They scored on their first power play attempt. They're 1 for 1 on the Scott Powerline power play. Shot 17-16 in favor of Jacks hockey. Nickel to take the draw. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Played back up top to Sushinsky. Now far half wall. There to Steele. Set down low. Back to Steele. Rips one toward the net. It gets blocked. Now Mack behind the net. Along to the far corner. That's Musket. Played back to the right point. Down there by Sushinsky. Hay in for cross-checking. Wing to pass. Too much air there for Nickel. Comes Mack. Good stick there by Sushinsky. Now up at the middle. And he'll just dish it down low there to Vitale. Low to high, back up top to Sushinsky, over to Nickel. Nickel at the point. He'll go to the now over to Sushinsky, left point. He'll settle it down, back down low there to Vitale. Vitale tried to send it back up top. He will over to Sushinsky. Sushinsky dubbed back down low there to Vitale. Now